Hello everyone, my name is Nathan from 61 number 3. Today I'm going to talk about two different topics about Thai politics now. And the first topic is from Bangkok Post opinion. And the second topic is from the New York Times. Okay, let's start. I would say that for the first topic, the writer is right. He said that he is a hotel chef executive, and I think he has been working in this position for years. He said that he knows how to motivate the youngsters or his young workers. He also gave an example of one of his successful young workers. He told that he have a 17-year-old worker attended in his hotel. At first, the guy, the 17-year-old guy, was given a job like cleaning floors or the toilets, and then 8 years later, after the motivation of the writer as the chef executive, the guy was promoted as one of the hotel managers, and yeah, he knows the youngster got a lot of skills or ability to do things. The next thing he told that he told that Thailand's politics fail because leader vision fail in management potential because of the Adinos-based society. As you know, Thai people commonly live in the society like this for for a long time, since Thai people naturally taught by their parents that we all should obey our parents, teachers, and all the adults, so that we have no doubt if the adults told us that we should do this or we shouldn't do this. I mean, the adult telling youngsters. So the youngster, naturally obey all things, especially for in this situation or in this past, like 2 or 3 months, the generals are more powerful than the past. And he also said that the shadow drafting committee just try to bring all back to bureaucracy system. And he states his topic that the more things change, the more they remain the same, which is the topic of this article, like the header of this the header of this article. And yeah, as then he give the example of the draft, the law drafted by the shadow drafting committee that give a lot of benefits to those generals that came up to manage the country instead of the elected governments. And he also said that Thailand is like, jumping out of the frying pan into the fire, and then Thailand will head back to the fire pan again. Like we have no, like we have no solid answer or no clear way to get rid of this problem. And his conclusion is interesting. He said that growing up can be more painful, but if we can learn from those mistakes, we can create a better society. As he said before, the new generation people can make new things. Old generation made a contribute good things, but it's became old since new generation produced, and then the world needs new things, so that new things must only be created by new generation, which means the writer is the writer knows how important the new generation people are. Okay. And he also said that the real divide in Thailand is between those with all the opportunities in the world who don't deserve it, versus those with none who do. Which means the opportunities is important, but Thailand has no things like that for new generation people, or or adults, or new generation adults like me. Okay, we'll move on to the next topic. For the second topic, I also say that the writer is right. He first said that after a coup of generals, topple the government elected by people, and the way he said, he means the return of old-fashioned autocracy. It's like what the first writer said. It's not the way to improve the politics. It's the way move back. Like we didn't walk toward. It's like we walk backward. It seems like we walk toward, but then we walk backward. So how can Thailand develop? Okay. And then he talk about the GDP of Thailand. He shows the drop of GDP in 2014 or last year's GDP, which is 0.8% comparing to the 2013 or a year before, which is 2.9%. The difference is 1.1%, which seems to be pretty much in GDP. And the next thing you talk about, the Bank of Thailand. He concentrates on Thai economic development. He told that the Bank of Thailand should make credit more available by increasing the money supply. It is a good way to develop. It's a good policy. If the money supply from Bank of Thailand comes out, then all economical units will be encouraged also. So he also later say that the policy he said cannot be possible, or it's still hard to possible, because we all follow the general pathway and the charter draft committee. As I said before, from the first writer, the charter draft committee will draft laws that the laws that benefit those general policies. So yeah, it's not democracy in my view, in my opinion. I think that it's not democracy as we had before, and it's the way things should be, I guess. And finally, he also restate his idea about a economy program. He told that reviving economy is the best way to stabilize Thai economy. And this is the most important thing. It's also, as the first writer and the second writer also focused on the same thing. That is the contribution of people contribution of efficient people in this period of time. The first writer focused on the new generation people, that the ability or skills of them can help develop the country, and the next writer focused on the economy, which is the important factor later. But two things depend on each other. I would say that it's like we couldn't start the new things. We stuck with the old things and the old routine. The second writer said we follow the daddy knows based society. So if new generation people cannot contribute new things to the society, or push the society in the way it should be, then we'll be like walk circle around the loop. We cannot move on. We cannot develop the country. So that's it. That's all I want to say. The new generation is important, but the most important thing, in my opinion, now is the view or the attitude toward the new generation. It's like the window opening to a lot of new things. and this country can be developed in certain ways if opportunities are given in in the right time and right people. Okay, and that's all I want to say. Thank you all for listening. Goodbye.